My next guest has made it his life's work to help substance abusers get back to a clean and sober life. I want you to welcome Joe Schrank, an addiction expert. And as we know, help with addiction comes in many forms. Joining us also is Mick. Joe, good to see you.
Good to see you.
So Mick is a very kind of special dog, right? Tell me how he helps people with addiction.
He is. Mick is a narcotics detection dog, which most people associate with police or customs or finding something. The way we utilize Mick is we help people stay in the recovery. Depends on the situation. Sometimes when people are leaving treatment before they go home, we make sure that they're going home to a clean environment. So in other words, if there's something in the house that they didn't realize, we want to help them be set up to be successful in their recovery.
So in other words, he will sweep a house before they're going to, or he might actually help keep people honest too, right? If they're in recovery and they're saying,
yes.
no, I'm not doing drugs, you can use him to kind of sniff things out.
Absolutely, and one of the scenarios that Mick is helpful when is, really reducing anxiety in family systems. If somebody might be using, or we don't know, or we're speculating, or we haven't, maybe that's what's going on, or that had been going on in the past, whatever the situation is, we can bring Mick in and he'll find anything, so you can at least have the answer. You at least have the information to know if this is a problem that you need to deal with.
All right, so where did Mick come from?
He's a police dog. He was trained for narcotics and explosives detection. Right. He was with a small police department in Texas, and they did away with their canine program, and so that's how we got him. I trained to
work with him,
right.
handle him.
Right.
Okay, fantastic. So basically, he can go into any room, sweep a room. You give him a command, and he does it. So what I did was I hid some Percocet, some pain pills, on our set right here, just to kind of like demonstrate how good Mick is at finding. So he'll be able to find it.
He should be able to find it. Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
so let's try it. You put a special collar on him. And
there is. That's how he knows when he's working. There's a specific collar.
He's totally relaxed.
He's just a well-trained house pet until He's sort of shameless with his petting demands.
All right, let's put him to the test. I want to see him go.
All right, come on, Mick. So as soon as he sees the collar, Sydney.
He knows it's time to work.
He does, and the commands are in check so that if he were in an airport, that nobody could say, here doggy, that kind of thing. So he knows it's all in check.
Right.
Okay, Mick.
And you take him around, and he starts.
You do. You just sort of, and he's already doing it as soon as we give the command. Mick, Sydney. Okay, you ready? You ready? Upward. Here, check.
So when he sits like that,
he's telling me that there's something
in this area. Well, I actually hid the stuff right over here.
Okay.
So he's.
Oh no, he'll find. Yeah. Oh no,
he knows. Eat it? Okay, I don't want him to eat it.
No, he won't ingest it, but he's just letting us know.
So he actually found it. That's pretty amazing.
Because people will go to extreme lengths to hide their drugs. It might take a couple of times to actually pinpoint where it's hidden, but he'll find it.
And that's why in the video we saw, he was actually checking out outlets, and that's why, because they basically.
It's just a common hiding place.
Okay, and we should point out that you're not police. You're here to help people with addiction. That's
the most important thing.
We're here to help people.
We're here to help families with addiction. So, in other words, if we do go into a house, if we do find something, we're going to offer clinical information. We're not going to call the police. So maybe an assessment with a doctor or a social worker. We have those services through us. Or if it's too far, we can refer to somebody else.
All right, Joe Schrank, thanks so much for coming in, and to Mick for giving a great demonstration. Good job, Mick. I'm sure you have a great treat for him.